Most people think baboons are loud, aggressive animals, but throughout history, some have helped humans survive. One became a war hero, and another worked on a real railroad for nearly a decade without making a single mistake. These are three of the most incredible baboon stories ever told. How Africans used baboons to find hidden water. Hunters once used baboons to reveal hidden water in the desert. In parts of Africa, some farmers relied on this clever trick to find water when none could be seen. A man would bury a handful of melon seeds in a small hole, knowing a curious baboon was watching from nearby. Once the man hid behind a tree, the baboon rushed over and grabbed the seeds, but with its fist tightly closed, it couldn't pull its hand back out of the hole. The man quickly captured the baboon by gently tying a rope around its neck. He didn't hurt it, because it had something far more valuable than the seeds. He tied the baboon to a tree and placed chunks of salt beside it. Since salt was hard to find, the baboon eagerly ate every piece. Before long, it became desperately thirsty. That's when the man untied the baboon and let it go. The baboon immediately sprinted toward its secret water source, and the man followed close behind. Knowing the animal would unknowingly lead him straight to water. Jackie the war baboon who became a soldier. This baboon didn't belong in a zoo, he belonged on the battlefield. During World War I, a South African soldier named Albert Marr rescued a lonely baboon and named him Jackie. The two quickly became inseparable. When Albert was ordered to join the 3rd South African Infantry Regiment, he couldn't bear to leave Jackie behind. Surprisingly, the army allowed the baboon to come with him. Jackie soon became the regiment's mascot, but he was much more than that. He wore a military uniform, learned to salute officers, and copied the soldiers' daily routines. But his greatest strength was his incredible hearing and eyesight. Whenever enemy troops were nearby, Jackie would sense the danger first and alert the soldiers, giving them valuable time to prepare. Then in April 1918, tragedy struck. While helping build a defensive position, an artillery shell exploded nearby. Jackie was badly wounded, and despite every effort to save his leg, doctors had no choice but to amputate it. Most thought that would be the end of Jackie's story. Instead, it made him a legend. After the war, Jackie was officially honored for his service. He received a medal, discharge papers, and a military pension, becoming one of the very few animals ever recognized for serving alongside soldiers during World War I. Jack the baboon, that worked on the railroad for 9 years. Most railroad workers make mistakes eventually. This baboon never did. In the late 1800s, a baboon named Jack worked on the railway near Cape Town. His owner, James Wide, had lost both legs in a railroad accident and needed help moving around the station. After noticing how intelligent Jack was, he trained the baboon to push his wagon, hand conductors their keys, and even operate the railway signal switches. At first, passengers were shocked. The idea of a baboon helping run a railroad sounded ridiculous. Some people complained, convinced an accident was only a matter of time. So the railway manager came to investigate. He watched Jack carefully as trains arrived and departed. The baboon waited for the correct signal, pulled the proper lever, and carried out every task exactly as he had been taught. What impressed the manager most was that Jack never rushed and never guessed. He followed the routine with remarkable precision. Instead of firing him, the railway officially hired him. Jack became a paid employee, earning 20 cents a day and half a bottle of beer each week. And here's the incredible part. For 9 years, Jack worked alongside the railroad crew without a single recorded signaling mistake. From discovering hidden water, to surviving a world war, to helping run a railroad, these stories prove baboons are far more intelligent than most people realize. Which story surprised you the most?